If you don't do this and your girlfriend has to ask you to do this, no wonder you're probably going to replace any second right now.
Man that doesn't do these things shouldn't even exist. Oh no, shouldn't even be in relationships. That was me.
This is such a hard choice. Where should we go eat today?
Wherever you want. It's up to you.
What is the advice? Should I pick a masculine man and despise the feminine one, or like what's the agenda? My boyfriend does all of this without having to ask. Very grateful for him. Nah. Have you noticed how we stopped dating real people and instead started to look for a book character? Someone who always knows what she needs even before she says it. He's hyperprotective but never controlling somehow. He's never tired, never broke, and of course never had a mental breakdown.
This is such a hard choice. Where should we go eat today?
Wherever you want. It's up to you.
This is such a hard choice. Where should we go eat today?
Oh, I already made reservations at the tavern since you said you wanted to go there last week. So we're going at 6.
Hey, babe.
Yeah, babe.
Did you talk to your brother about that comment he made?
What comment?
When I said I wanted a piece of cheesecake and he said, "Are you sure you really need that?"
You know my brother. You know how he can get. He was probably just having a bad day. He didn't mean anything by it. Like, don't let it get to you.
Hey, babe.
Yeah, babe.
Did you talk to your brother?
Yes. I spoke to him as soon as you told me about it because I didn't like that he said that. So it won't happen again.
So I don't get it, actually. Why to bring feminine and masculine energy here? Because what she's labeling feminine energy sounds to me like a real response from a real person. I mean, if he asks your opinion, does it make him less of a man? It's also about perception. You know, some people hear it like, oh, he doesn't even bother to plan our evening. Like, he doesn't care. He's a weak man, blah, blah. But for some, it's just like, you know what? I'm up for anything. You just tell me what you want. And I guess that's completely fine. Sometimes you have ideas and mood and you want to lead, but sometimes you just want to follow. Maybe the intention of this video was different, but IDK, what was that? But it sounds off. And I wonder if you men who are watching this video, if it somehow, I don't know, benefits you or like triggers you, just let me know in the comments. Also, just between us, as a Slavic person, this is how I picture a feminine man and a masculine man. Can help. This is what she wrote in the caption. Avoidance breaks trust. Leadership protects it. Indecision creates resentment. Initiative creates trust and desire. How do you show up in your relationship? The second or first option? Usually, I show up by saying hi. How are you, honey? I think that's a good start. Hashtag masculine energy, relationship advice for men, relationship advice for women. What is the advice? Specifically, should I pick a masculine man and despise the feminine one, or like what's the agenda? Maybe we'll find some answers in the comments. So as a therapist, I'm here to just correct the masculine versus feminine energy. I think when we use these terms, we are actually doing a little bit more harm. Despite the message that is being portrayed, I love the message. I think the only thing that can be harmful about this post is internalizing shame and projecting it to our partners by calling them feminine and masculine based on their behavior. Are we still talking about people? I think there is a difference between passive and assertiveness, and they can both coexist within feminine and masculine energies. Amen. It's a bit difficult to comprehend, okay? I think what she says is that calling a guy feminine for asking what you want for dinner isn't teaching him to be better. Okay, it's just making him feel bad for being considerate. And there is a difference between a guy who has no initiative ever and the guy who generally wants to know what you are in the mood for. Those are not the same thing. And I actually agree with her, if that's what she meant. Oh, here's the reply from the coach. Masculine energy is assertive traits. Same with receptive traits, feminine energy. The shame would only come from misconceptions and inaccurate definitions that I personally clear up on my page to help redefine these terms in a more accurate way. Sometimes when I read the comments, I feel like, especially the expert ones, I feel like it was written by ChatGPT or I cannot believe the person can write. So as long as this person is a scientist or like a professor. I don't take responsibility for how people interpret one piece of content. So shortly to say, not my problem, how you take it. Videos like these are helpful. Keep them coming. It's a man. I actually want to see his Instagram. Really, I'm curious who is this guy who supports this idea. Creating a life beyond titles and labels. I see the contradiction here, but where?
My list of things, if your girlfriend has to ask you this, I think you're a loser. People were blasting my girlfriend when she did this, so let's do it from a guy's perspective. Alright, first thing, if you don't get her flowers...
Oh no, stop. I don't want to watch this. I heard about flowers for the past few months of doing those videos, like more than I saw them in my life.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
It's easy. She has to ask you this? Nah.
Nah. I'm such a bad person.
Forget it, okay?
Second thing, take her out on dates. Don't just be sitting in your room. You should know this. Third thing,
Wait, let me guess. I think I've watched a lot of videos like this. And let me guess, the third thing would be you have to open the door for her. Like, so she would never touch the door handle.
this should be like automatic, but compliments.
No, compliments. Yeah, I forgot about that.
If you don't say like she looks good, like she's pretty, or like, I don't know, whatever she's wearing looks good, you should not be a boyfriend. Next thing is calling her first. If you don't call her first and she has to call you every time, no.
No.
Then there's going above and beyond for like anniversaries.
Then there is going above and beyond. I think he's reading a script. Does he read a script? Or does he have a gun towards his temple? Because it seems like he's doing it under the pressure. You know, someone is saying like, hey, you have to follow the script.
Birthdays, like any gifts or anything like that, you need to go and like just spend some money, bro. Just, I don't know, it's not that hard. Get her something she'll like. Finally is doing like the little things.
Finally should be a door handle. Like that's 100%.
Open the door for her. Like help her with stuff. I don't know. She'll remember it.
Told you, right? I am an expert now.
If you don't do this and your girlfriend has to ask you this, no wonder. You're probably going to replace any second right now. That was my list of things that if your girlfriend has to ask you to do it, you're a fucking loser.
You're a fucking loser, okay? Like, doesn't matter if you watch this video or not, if you do these things or not, you're just fucking loser, okay? That was the point. I want to see some comments. Cute and kind guy right there. Man that doesn't do these things shouldn't even exist. Oh no, shouldn't even be in relationships. Literally stating the 5 languages, bare minimum. Yeah, I've heard about those 5 languages. The flowers, the door handle, and the... something else. My boyfriend does all of this without having to ask. Very grateful for him. I guess we are very happy for you. That was me. My boyfriend told me he wouldn't chase me and he never did anything for me. So I have another dog. Oh no, a new one now. I have a new boyfriend now. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Let's take a look at his page. Kyle Krvovsky. Is he Polish? Sounds like a Polish surname. Fitness style mindset, 18. Oh yeah, you have such an impressive mindset when you were 18. What was that? I think breakups just mean self-improvement. I guess flowers and compliments didn't help. At least he's got a cute haircut. Picky because my husband would schedule me a spa shopping day when I say I'm stressed. Not damn me too. Yeah, imagine marrying not a real person with emotions and feelings, but a guy who is like, even if the world burns and his bones break, he will still find his way back to you, crawling through blood and ruin, just so he can schedule a spa for you. Terrible. And if he starts sharing his own struggles, just tell him to shut up, okay? Because this is not about him. I actually do hate it when you tell someone you're struggling and they making it about them. My mom says hate is a very strong word. The gayest reply ever is me too. If he isn't like this, I don't want him. Investing in your wife's peace and happiness is the key to feeling calm and relaxed as a husband. As long as she's taken off, we can handle anything life throws our way. Reese boy. Is that a short version of Reesand? He also has a picture profile of his marriage. I guess it's him and his wife. That's cute. Manifesting this. So, when someone you love is struggling, you really want to show up for them, right? Which is completely fine. But my question is, what happens when you are both at the bottom? Is your partner allowed to say that to you too? Or does he or she have to just swallow it, and still perform something for you? Because it doesn't look like partnership to me. And I think that if you're on your bottom and your partner supports you, even though he is or she is at their own bottom, but still find some resources and put some efforts just to support you, that's something you have to value and don't take it as granted, So next time, if you're gonna have the same situation, maybe try to find also resources in you and kind of do the same thing to your partner. What is not right and what I find really very, very fictional is that when you, don't think that if you're feeling bad, your partner has to support you, but if he feels bad, so he's a grown-up man and he has to take care of himself. I think that is not equal. And also there is one thing I kind of learned in my long-term relationships is that sometimes if you can do more, just do more. And don't expect something back. And if the person really loves you and cares about you, he or she will give it to you back in a double or triple, or 10 times more. Many of this advice and opinions on social media really reminds me that we kind of learn how to love a fictional person, like a fictional character, and stop recognizing a real person in a human being. You know what I mean?
My wife is having a plastic surgery right now. I've never ever felt that nervous in my entire life.
Oh my gosh. What makes you feel that insecure?
You see clothes like this, you see it every day in the mirror that it's not straight. And
never noticed, I've never seen
so
that.
many.
One of you should be an adult, okay? And say, no, that's not a great decision.
We have an amazing news. Pugan is feeling better and we're going for a walk for the first time. Are you ready? Okay.
This one confused me and I really wanted to talk to you about this video so bad. On one hand, you see a really caring guy who is taking care of his wife, right? Right, after the surgery, which is objectively sweet. I mean, who wouldn't want the guy who would take care of you, especially after the operation or whatever. But there is but. The reason she got surgery was because she didn't feel beautiful enough. That was a plastic surgery on her nose. Let's watch a video explanation so you'll get more context.
My wife is having a plastic surgery right now. I've never ever felt that nervous in my entire life. My heart, she almost haven't been eating anything for 24 hours. The doctor required that for the surgery. Whole timing of surgery is about 12 hours. We're on the halfway already. I just can't wait to see her. She hasn't been drinking water, got some food, some pumpkin soup. And even people were saying that it's not a real surgery. But honestly, this is still a surgery. Still worried. Her 100% decision, I always respect it. She is very smart and very intelligent and very strong person. The doctor offered to Pugan to do not only nose surgery, also endothine N, if I pronounce it correctly, helps to keep the skin less sagged and produce more collagen. She already done in Thailand her nose for 2 times and it wasn't successfully. That's why she came to Korea. And in the beginning I felt like it was planned and it was super safe. When I rewatched the video, her going out and saying bye-bye to me, I was crying. I hope she would be happy. The difficult part for me was that she gave me her ring. And I know that it's just the normal thing for the surgery. For me, I just feel like we never taken away. I'll finally take it out in the gym, like do not scratch it. Yeah, I can't wait to see you. Hopefully everything will be right and I will keep you updated. And thank you for everyone for very warm comments, very hard.
I cannot advocate for all people, but I think when people say it's not a real surgery, I don't think they literally mean that this is a medical fake. I guess emotionally, people struggle to sympathize the same way because many surgeries happen against people's will. You know, like the cancer or the heart disease or like emergencies. While plastic surgery is something that is usually chosen, that doesn't cancel the pain. It just changes how people emotionally perceive it. Let's find a video of her before the surgery. I really want to see what this is all about. Like, did she have a crow beak or something? Because I'm really confused.
My lovely baby, look at the flights we are boarding where?
Busan, Korea, Osaka, Japan. Are we going?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I don't see the problem. She was beautiful already, like, where is the issue? If you don't see the problem here as well, this is a match, okay? It's time for you to subscribe on my channel. So, then there is a question. Why to change something that is already good enough? What makes you feel that insecure? Even though that logically you see you are a beautiful woman, what makes you feel that way? Is that your subscribers, that like 3 million of them, or I don't know, or is your husband? So I actually found a video of him talking to, what's her name? Pongan, I guess, about the surgery. Let's watch before we judge.
Why you wanna do your surgery about nose? I think your nose look good.
I see the problem here. Oh my gosh, I see the problem here. That's not how you ask your wife a question, whether she has to do plastic surgery or not. I think your nose look good. Do you have some emotions, man? It looks like he's reading a police report. She said her nose doesn't look good. Why do you think your nose doesn't look good? It looks good. What the hell? You have to say, what the fuck are you thinking about, woman? You are good, you are beautiful enough, I love your nose, and don't you even try to change something in yourself, okay? Period. Your woman wouldn't think even twice about it. No.
You don't understand. It's about confidence. I see it like, you see clothes like this, you see it every day in the mirror that it's not straight. And
Never noticed, I've never seen
so
that.
many people.
Oh my god. I'm gonna count his mistakes, okay? The second mistake, he said, I haven't noticed this. You know how it sounds to your woman? It sounds, oh yeah, actually I see the problem here, but I haven't noticed that. No, again, come back to the first phrase, what you say. To whatever she says to you, you say, what the fuck are you talking about? You look stunning. Okay, you're a goddess, your nose is perfect, your ears is good, your eyes are seen, whatever, you're good. I love you, you're beautiful. Stop thinking about bad things, okay? Start doing something useful. Like my mom would probably say, you know what, Rita, you think your thoughts are very damaging, okay? You have to go and work in the garden. You have to find a real job because right now, what are you doing? I don't really like it. You depress me very much, so bye. That, how would she reply, okay? But not like, oh yeah, you know, I haven't noticed this about you, but probably you're right. This is like something in disguise. Yeah.
People see it, except for people don't see it. I don't know why, but like many people like comment like it's not straight, but not it's about only people and other people. I care myself the more, cause I see it every day, and it's fucking like make me feel like I want to finish it, and I already like try to fix it 2 times. It doesn't work in Thailand, so I think like I hope in Korea it's gonna help. I don't know, because
she did 2 operations on her nose.
just hope everyone want to look good.
I think it's really like your nose look good already. It's cute, cutie pie. Cutie pie nose. I think it's so painful. I worry about you.
It's not
just like lips injection
painful.
like you did, or
Oh my gosh. Cutie pie. Your nose is cutie pie. Why? It sounds like 2 kids talking to each other. One of you should be an adult, okay? And say, no, that's not a great decision. And buy a proper mirror. So she says she doesn't feel beautiful because, first of all, she says because lots of people say it to her. So I guess she meant her subscribers. And we can understand, especially if you have a huge audience and people just, express their opinion to the right and to the right and to the left. No one asked for their opinion, but again, people express it. And this is their responsibility. So people who comment, they have to have the responsibility of whatever they say and how it's going to have influence on others. But also, this is your responsibility as a content creator or influencer, whatever, to learn how to react to comments like this, to understand yourself better and working with your insecurities, accepting those insecurities, or probably love those, or not love these insecurities, but being okay with it. So if someone will tell you something about your nose, you say, my nose is beautiful, that's period. Or you say, you know what, my nose is so creepy, but I'm okay with this. I like to look creepy. Like, whatever. It's just the way how you teach yourself to see yourself. If that makes sense. But this is also your responsibility to learn how to perceive others' opinions. Because what I see, it's like a bit childish position. Okay, people say that I look bad, blah, 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 and kind of influence me and my confidence. Okay, so you have two options. You stop posting and you just become a very private person, so no one will trigger you with their opinion. Or you just start working on how you perceive those comments, how you work with hate and everything, right? Because it seems like a lot of people, which I kind of don't support, let's say a lot of content creators, influencers, they choose something in the middle. I will do this because I have to, because people need this from me, but at the same time, I'm a victim because people hate me, they don't like me, they post something very offensive. This is, I don't know.
It's not just like lips injection like you did or something.
It's really okay. Everyone doing. Do you see when we walk on the...
I remember I once told my partner that I'm thinking about lips injection, the upper lip, and I said, I actually gave some arguments. I'm like, okay, I'm getting older, and my lips, they're just like squeezing a bit and I don't want it and blah, blah, blah. I don't remember what he said, but it was something like, go and do something useful. Yeah, that was it. He was like, I don't even want to hear this because like, I don't want you if you don't want yourself. I guess that's what he said. And for you, it might sound very masculine or like whatever, but for me, it was the best response because that makes sense. I don't want you if you don't want yourself. That means that two whole people creating something wholesome and not like one person healing trauma of another one and another one healing trauma of another one. You got me.
There's so many people.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't mean that it's not painful.
It's really okay.
That's like actually why I came. I really happy that I'm here right now to support you, understand.
Yeah, and I'm really happy that I gained so many followers and so much engagement on my Instagram. Because his Instagram, I checked it. Like, I'm gonna share it to you, okay? The Instagram is full of content about her thinking about plastic surgery, her and him deciding about plastic surgery, her worrying and going to the Korea or whatever, him going to surprise her with that he came for her plastic surgery. I'm sorry, but that's already a content calendar for the next few months. I assume that I might miss something. I might be very old-fashioned. I might be very emotionally rigid, or I don't know. You let me know in the comments because I have very mixed feelings, and just like seeing that this became a whole content creation, just a bit not normal to me personally.
Everything my husband got me for Valentine's Day. Platinum with all diamonds.
Where did you get this platinum bracelet? Did you steal it?
Oh my gosh, Ryan.
Oh my god! Like, this is completely different bag. He even gifted me Louis Vuitton. That's all what he can afford? Have you noticed how Valentine's content on social media made you feel like you are failing at love? Or your relationship sucks and you're missing something that you can't even define? Is it self-worth? feminine energy, or maybe just a rich husband. You see those big gestures from men and luxurious presents on Valentine's Day that you know will cost your partner an arm and a leg. And suddenly, your relationship feels like a low-budget movie and your Valentine's gift like 5-minute DIY. That's what we're gonna explore today. And trust me, by the end of this video, you might never look at Louis Vuitton bag or enormous flower boxes same ever again. So I found this clip of Becca Bloom, who showed what presents she got from her husband on Valentine's Day, and it just shocked me.
Everything my husband got me for Valentine's Day. He got me another love bracelet because I lost my plain gold one. This one is platinum with all diamonds.
I have only one question. Where and when do you think you could lost your bracelet? Well, I think it's very sweet of him to replace it, but I guess if I were him, I'd maybe pause before upgrading the loss to something even more expensive, especially if bracelets tend to wander off. Like, have you noticed how many bracelets are already on both of your hands? At this point, if I were the original gold bracelet, I would have left too.
Next, he got me this crystal embroidered Valentino bag because it's Valentine's Day.
Valentino bag. Sure, because you can put your newly platinum diamond bracelet in Walmart shopper. What people will think of you. My mom would probably say, "This is so inappropriate, Margot." Oh wait, this is Italian mom. I have Ukrainian one. She would just say, where did you get this platinum bracelet? Did you steal it? Just look at this stuff. And it's only St. Valentine's Day. I wonder what she gets on her birthday. I'm genuinely curious, why would you need so many things? I was always curious how people who buy that much stuff manage to wear and use all of them. I guess I just prefer minimalism, or maybe poorness.
But didn't buy. They have little pink bows on them. My favorite gift is this little blueberry muffin that he painted himself. I'm not gonna say what that looks like.
I want to see her page. Okay, her Instagram looks like I really subscribed on Instagram Premium. Lots of luxurious stuff, and for free for me. And also I noticed that it seems like she promotes stuff without direct promotion. Look, she just like makes her audience want to buy things and makes sure the brand is visible but not pushy, which I guess works well. And that made me think, if the stuff she said she got from her husband are her real presents or just another promotion. Because look, here's the video of her showing a box of roses. Valentine's Day less than a month away. And she posted it on January 19. Isn't it the same box of roses? What is this brand? Venus et Fleur. Okay, let's see what box she got from her husband. Oh, Venus et Fleur. Coincidence? Let's watch her comments. Here we go. Look, from Venus et Fleur. Also, we got a comment from Pajama Brand, the one that she showed us with the star on it. Enjoy your new PGs. Coincidence? Again, I don't think so. So you guys, before you compare your relationships to this, remember, you might be competing with a production budget. Modern love is beautiful, especially if it's sponsored by Venus et Fleur. I guess we're done with Becca. Let's watch another one.
Baby. Baby. Happy Valentine's Day. Well, I blasted the hatch.
It's like a Valentine's dream.
Brought to you by Mr. Cooper Ryan.
Ooh, I like that.
She just woke up and took some pictures. That's how beautiful this girl is. She's been up for 30 seconds.
My last card. Valentine's Day is about us, the love we built in our life we chose together after 9 years. Loving you is the greatest gift of my life. That's why I tell you not to get me gifts because I already have mine. Oh, you're gonna cry. It's too early for this.
I'm not gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry. I hope you enjoyed this week.
Are we gonna listen to the whole text? I mean, still 2 minutes left. Yeah, let's just cut to the chase.
So I wanted to do a little something, or a lot of something.
Of course he wanted to do some. He's a content creator. He needs to do some because this is a Valentine's Day. This is a perfect day to get 1 million, 2 million, 3 million views.
I'm nervous. You're nervous.
Oh my gosh. This box looks exactly like Venus at Fleur.
If you don't like it, I will return it. It's fine.
No, it's a bag.
Stop it. Who doesn't like Louis Vuitton bags?
My gosh, Ryan. Love the color. The style is just so different from anything that I have.
The style is just so different from anything I've seen on Instagram.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh. The more I look at it and I
want to see those earrings in the sun.
I do really love the way how Westerns show their emotions. Like, let me put just this on the sun. Oh my God! Like, this is completely different bag. In my culture, it's a bit strange. Usually the face would be like this if you like it. You can go maximum like, that's cool bag. I'm curious what people say. So adorable. You're truly very lucky to have such a loving life partner. My husband loves me a lot too. Not exactly in the same way, but he still makes me feel very special. He even gifted me a Louis Vuitton. What is with Louis Vuitton bag? Like, is it a modern sign of love? And a Cartier love bracelet. They are dupes because that's what he can afford, but that's all what he can afford. Some people can afford flowers from supermarket. And in love, it's never about the price tag. It's about the tough effort and love behind the gift that truly matters. That's what I agree with, that love is never about the price. It's about the effort you make for another person. I love the setup and everything. Like, my future husband definitely needs to do this for me because it would be so romantic and fun. So now we have a requirement list. Future husband must provide balloons, luxury bags, floral installation, and a bit of cinematography. So everyone on social media would validate it. But let me ask something uncomfortable. What if this girl meets kind and loyal man, and for Valentine's Day he brings her just flowers or maybe a handwritten card? Would that be disappointing? Like, would it be over? When we consume too much high production romance content, our brain quietly adjusts the baseline. And suddenly, normal efforts feels small. Simple gestures feels insufficient. Real men start competing with staged fantasy. And that is dangerous because now love is measured in spectacle, not sincerity. Like, are you looking for a real great partner or an Instagram character? We have to be careful with what we normalize, because if content becomes a compass, don't be surprised if you walk past by something real and genuine. Okay, I'm ready for the next one.
If I had a flower for every time I thought of you, I could walk in my garden forever.
Well, this is beautiful. And here, what's wrong with this? Where can I find a guy like this? On Instagram, I guess. Look, there is nothing wrong with big gestures or being romantic and even filming this. What's not right, or I would say even delusional? Thinking that all men are like this, or should be like this, or should express their love the same way. And thinking that if, oh God, they do less, it means that they don't value you enough. Because that's where it stops being a content and starts being a damage. Because now it's standard. As a result, ordinary love can start to feel disappointing. Like scrolling through carefully edited moments, we just forget that we are only seeing fragments, not the whole story. And look, I'm not saying that he doesn't love his wife. He probably does. But there is a question that nobody asked in those 2.5 million people who watched this video. Would he still carry the bouquet the same way if only she was watching? Because there is a difference between expressing your love and performing love for an audience that rewards you with followers, brand deals. When you film stuff, you don't enjoy the moment, you are not present. And there is another video surprising her with a Valentine's basket. So it's like a series of different videos dedicated to St. Valentine's Day. And then look, another one where he's waiting for her, which means this isn't just a man being romantic. This is a man being a content creator. And I'm not saying that cancels the romance, but it does change the dynamic slightly. Because now the romantic gestures has two audiences, her and us. And I believe that's a very important part a lot of people just skip when they write comments like, where can I find a man like this? We're not just saying, I want someone thoughtful and caring. We say, I want to be loved in a way that is visibly impressive. And then I think about her. If your partner is a content creator and every romantic gesture is filmed, edited, and posted, at some point you might wonder, like, if the audience was just me, would it look the same? Because maybe the more important question is, can you value the gesture if nobody claps for this? Validation is very addictive thing and very damaging. In this era of visible love, the most radical thing might be is intimacy. Please write in the comment section, what is the most delusional advice you've ever heard or the most delusional romantic video you've ever seen?